8:20.
You were here at 8:20?
Yeah.
That's the first time you've been early to work in your life. Silence.
Fat.
It's the first time you've been early to the podcast, that's for sure.
Fat.
Facts. Well, welcome everybody to the 45th episode of the Addicted Podcast. We are thrilled to have you here today. Thank you so much for joining us again. This week, it is August 26, 2024. It is almost fall. It's fake fall number 2 here in Oregon.
What's fake fall?
Fake fall is when Oregon can't decide whether it is going to start raining or not. And as it has already started to show, it rained a little bit and now it is not. Fake fall. It is no Google Doodle today because Google is... I don't know how Google doesn't have a doodle 365 days of the year. It's 2024. They should have a goddamn Google Doodle every day. There should be a Google Doodle for something every day.
We still haven't created our Google Doodle.
Oh, yeah. Shit, we need to do that and show them off on the podcast. Maybe we'll get in trouble for that, but it's worth the risk to me.
Why would we get in trouble?
I don't know, for like showing Google's images, but they're not Google's images. Falsifying a Google image, I don't know.
But they're our image.
Yeah, I don't know why I was worried about it.
Okay.
But so here's the deal. My mom came over the other day, and I told her I'm trying to manipulate you into not going on the boats and stay. And my mom pulled out the platinum playbook of manipulation. No, I'm kidding. The first words out of my mom's mouth were, "I do not condone manipulation." And I said, "Well, you're no fucking help to me. I need to figure this out on my own." So, randomly, the thought popped into my head the other day. This had nothing to do with the manipulation part. We'll get there in a minute. I was just sitting on Google and I was thinking, I wonder how many, I think I was listening to a podcast, and I was like, I wonder how many planes have crashed and are under the ocean. That was my first thought. So I Googled, how many planes are at the bottom of the ocean? And there's like 100.
Planes?
Yeah, planes. There's like 150 planes.
Planes, or you looking for boats?
No, planes. This, like I said, this has nothing to do with the manipulation. We'll get there. Has nothing to do with you and the boats. I'm just listening to a podcast. They're talking about plane crashes, and I'm like, I wonder how many planes have sunk in the ocean. And all Google had to tell me was more than 150 planes. I feel like there's more than 150. And Google would be right. More than 150 planes are thought to lie at the bed of the ocean, 130 feet underwater. The planes discovered include...
Does that include the missing ones?
I mean, probably. Well, no, they probably wouldn't put missing as underwater if it's missing. The planes discovered include American aircrafts, the TBF and TBM Avengers, the Douglas SBD, Dauntless dive bombers, and the F4U Corsair. I don't know what those planes are. If anyone's a plane nerd, feel free to tell us about it. And then my thought was, ooh, I wonder how many boats have sunk in the ocean. Estimates suggest that there are over 3 million shipwrecks in the world's oceans, including World War II destroyers, Spanish galleons, and abandoned dinghies. However, it is difficult to know the exact number because not all shipwrecks are reported in the International Maritime Organization.
So like secret boats?
Yeah. 3 million. And then I went, how many planes have crashed in the world? I just went sideways back to planes. I was like, how many planes have just crashed total? And according to Clifford Law Offices, there have been 82,727 plane crashes and incidents over 40 years, resulting in 42,426 fatal injuries, 17,740 serious injuries, and 28,477 minor injuries. As of August 2024, there have been 206 accidents and incidents that resulted in at least 100 fatalities, 34 with at least 200 fatalities, and 8 with at least 300 fatalities, and 4 with at least 500 fatalities. And then one of the questions down there was, which airline has 0 crashes? And I was like, that can't be real. There can't be an airline that has never had a plane crash. And maybe me bringing this up is going to make something happen. Maybe I'll speak something into the universe. Not on purpose. I apologize if something happens. But Hawaiian Airlines is one of the oldest airlines in the United States that has never had a fatal accident involving a passenger aircraft. Hawaiian Airlines was founded in 1929 and has acquired over 60 modern aircraft over time. But yeah. And then the next question was, what's the number one plane crash in the world? KLM flight 4805 and Pan Am flight 1736, March 27th, 1977. This crash remains the deadliest ever, claiming the lives of 583 people when 2 747s collided on a foggy runway on the island of Tenerife in the Canary Islands.
Did everybody die or something?
It doesn't say everybody died, but 583 people. So
That's probably everybody.
That's probably
Sounds like everybody.
That sounds like fucking everybody.
It sounds like everybody.
That sounds like everybody and the plane. And then that begged the question, what's the worst airline to fly? Two ultra low cost airlines fared the worst for customer complaints. Frontier Airlines garnered 32.99 complaints per 100,000 passengers, more than twice as many as the next worst airline, Spirit Airlines, with 14.76. Rounding out the bottom 3 was JetBlue Airways.
Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, you only fly Spirit if you want to turn into a Spirit. What was my next question I had on here? How rare are plane crashes? Out of pure curiosity. You'd think that you could just find out the numbers, the odds, and that would be it. The annual risk of being killed in a plane crash for the average American is about 1 in 11 million. On that basis, the risk looks pretty small. And then I went to how many planes crash in a year. Reflecting this increase in miles flown, preliminary estimates of the total number of accidents involving a U.S. registered civilian aircraft increased from 1,220 in 2021 to 1,277 in 2022. The number of civil aviation deaths increased from 373 in 2021 to decreased from 373 in 2021 to 358 in 2022. So there were more crashes but less deaths. I didn't notice that the first time I read that. That's interesting.
More crashes but less deaths.
Interesting. Okay. And then I went to which aircraft has the most crashes? Cessnas and Pipers. In fact, the top 15 aircraft models in total crashes are all made by those two factors. And 9 of the top 10 are Cessnas. The Cessna 152 was involved in nearly 800 more crashes than any other aircraft.
I don't think I would trust anybody named Pipers.
Yeah, something about that just doesn't seem right.
Piper.
And then I looked up what is the biggest killer in aviation. Do you want to guess?
Birds.
I'll give you one more guess.
The weather.
Loss of control in flight. The largest cause of fatal accidents in general aviation is the loss of control in flight, which would mean it's human error.
Human error.
I would assume that means human error. Loss of control in flight would mean like the pilot passes out or can't control the situation kind of thing.
Yeah, but there'd be two pilots, right?
You would hope.
I mean, there is, right?
I can't imagine there always is.
I think it's it's an always thing.
Hmm.
There's a pilot and a co-pilot.
Now I have to Google that.
Pilot and co-pilot.
How often do planes take off with only one pilot? Can the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, requires two pilots at all times for most aircrafts that exceed 12,500 pounds. So it is a requirement to have two pilots. Interesting. Okay. And then from that, I went on to Wait, I already said this. No, I didn't. I said how many boats have sunk in the ocean? In this fact statistics, there were 38 large ships totally lost in 2022. A decline from 59 in 2021, according to the latest data from Aliens and Safety and Shipping. Reviews 2023 reports improvements in maritime safety have been significant over the past 10 years. And then it was, how often do ships sink in the ocean? On average, 2 ships a week are lost, one way or another. That doesn't take into account smaller vessels or fishing craft. This is the nature of shipping. The ocean is the most dangerous workplace on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
The ocean is the most dangerous workplace on the planet. I just want to reemphasize that. Remember, I'm trying to keep you here because I don't want to have to find another co-host. I love you.
I'm going in a boat.
Why do most ships sink? There are 3 main reasons why ships sink: human error, collisions, or harsh sea environments. Look at that. There's 3 huge factors in why ships sink: human error and collisions. And then harsh sea environments. Literally, the sea is a harsh environment. And then next on that, it says clearly human error can be prevented with training and due diligence. They just really had to write that in. So whoever did that was irritated at someone. Clearly human error can be prevented with training and due diligence. I love that. They're like me. They were just a little irritated at somebody, so they had to say something about it. And then it was, what type of boats sink the most?
Boats of men?
And I was slightly frustrated that it was not fishing vessels. Small boats such as canoes, kayaks, and sailboats.
Yeah, fucking nerds.
Are more likely to capsize than heavy-bottomed boats. This is because the latter becomes unstable easily on the water since they have a weight limit. That doesn't mean larger boats cannot capsize at all.
Why anything could capsize?
And then I found a really interesting question that I did not think of myself. It was on the what other people search for thing. Why don't they remove shipwrecks? Apparently they don't remove shipwrecks. Disturbing the wreck or removing pieces can ruin its historical value for archaeologists. The Abandoned Shipwreck Act gives U.S. states ownership title of all shipwrecks found within U.S. territorial waters up to 3 miles from the coastline.
I think that's for old boats.
Yeah, I would think that means for more older boats.
I don't think that's like all the boats. Just leave it.
And then, will a sinking ship pull you under? Although some have busted the whole ship pulling you under myth, actual survivors have reported it happening.
I thought it does.
Now, if you're in the water and there's no life jacket, life preserver, or flotation device, your last chance will be to make a makeshift life jacket out of your pants.
That's too.
Can you keep gold you find in a shipwreck? And then this took me on a whole nother path of maybe we should become treasure hunters.
I don't think they let you take gold.
We could do a whole wait for this. We could do a whole podcast on treasure hunting. A discoverer who finds a shipwreck pursuant to the law of fines is entitled to the full value of all goods that are recovered. Since the owner of the vessel has given up trying to recover the shipwreck, the discoverer is deemed to have full rights to the content. We can be treasure hunters.
So how do you know if you're allowed to take it? How do you know if
it's underwater and nobody's going for it? If there's anyone out there in the water going for it, I obviously wouldn't. But if there's no one out there in the water going for it, it's fair game, boss. We're treasure hunters.
I don't want to be no goddamn treasure hunter. I'll sit on the boat and watch.
Is it illegal for a captain to abandon its sinking ship?
Kind of. It's littering.
It's littering. That's the funniest answer I could have ever heard. It's littering. In maritime law, the ship's master's responsibility for their vessel is paramount, no matter what its condition. So abandoning a ship has legal consequences, including the nature of salvage rights. Abandoning a ship in distress may be considered a crime that can lead to imprisonment.
Shit. See what they God done did.
Look at what God done did. What is the most valuable treasure ever found at sea? The San Jose, a Spanish galleon that sank in 1709 while carrying gold, silver, and emeralds from Peru to Spain. In 2015, an unmanned underwater vehicle located the wreck, which is estimated to contain $17 billion in treasure.
Is it like gold, or is it just like a whole bunch of stuff?
It just said gold, silver, and emeralds. Probably has more than that, but
That's just they just said that. Just that, right?
Yeah.
Probably has pearls and shit.
It looked like it had a really nice gold like plate set and stuff, like a dining set.
I'd take that.
I would definitely take that. How likely is it for a ship to sink? The most common cause of a cruise ship sinking is hitting underwater rocks. Cruise ship sink more likely to occur in cold weather regions. On average, 1 in every 1,000 cruise ships sinks. 1 in every 1,000 is a hell of a lot worse than 1 in 11 million. Where do most ships sink? Do you know what ocean? Can you guess?
The Atlantic.
Damn right.
The Antarctic.
No, you were right. The Atlantic. Yeah. He was right. He didn't make a second guess. The Atlantic Ocean. Based on available data on most recent reported shipwrecks around the world, the Atlantic Ocean is home to the most shipwrecks in the world. And now I've Googled, how often do fishing ships sink in the ocean? According to dco.uscg.mil, whatever the fuck that is, the average number of fishing vessels lost each year is 119, with a range of 61 in 2007 to 166 in 1996. However, the International Labor Organization (ILO) estimates that up to 24,000 fishermen die in fishing accidents each year, which is more than 10 times the number of deaths in passenger and merchant shipping.
Merchant shipping?
10 times more dangerous.
Then merchant shipping?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
I would imagine that's like you're transporting goods and services.
Like a hooker.
Yeah, exactly, like a hooker.
I'm going to the boats.
According to the rigsite.com, a typical fishing boat will sink between 10 and 30% of the time it is in use.
Why?
The factors that contribute to a fishing boat sinking include collision with other vessels, structural failures, and poor maintenance.
They better maintain that shit.
And then just happened to be in the People Also Ask section, how often do fishing boats sink in Alaska? What are the hazards? Each year in Alaskan waters, an average of 34 shipping vessels and 24 lives are lost in the commercial fishing industry.
A year?
Fuck, did that say a year? Let me look at that. Yes, each year.
It's not that bad.
And that is the end of my presentation.
That's not that bad.
He says it's
There's
not that bad.
There's probably like 600 people on the boat.
I tried my best, folks. He
on
just
one
doesn't
boat.
Want. He just doesn't
and
want.
then there's like billions of boats.
There's not billions of boats, you fucking goofball.
There's probably thousands of boats.
There's probably thousands of boats, yes.
But those dumbasses got radar.
Well, I did the best I could. Season 5 will be starting off with another co-host
Called Hill.
More than
Most
likely
likely.
it'll be Michael Hill. I hope you're excited to meet a new person.
Next season. When's next season?
Whenever you leave. This is the
to
Marcel
Mexico?
season.
To Mexico?
I guess. You're not going to do the podcast with me in Mexico?
I don't have service.
Oh, that's fair.
No service. No service. Whoa, aqua. Anyways.
I hope you enjoy your trip to Mexico, by the way. I am excited for you.
Hell yeah. A whole month and a half.
A whole month and a half. You deserve it. You've been working hella hard.
I deserve to quit.
You've been carrying this store on your back. You and Seth have been carrying this store like a casket.
Seth should go to Mexico too.
That'd be dope. That could be a great like 80s comedy movie. Marcel, Jake, and Seth go to Mexico.
Rated R.
It's definitely rated R. There's nothing PG about it.
But most likely no.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, I guess while you're gone, I'll have a lot more time to make my fucking YouTube again.
When did I stop it?
I mean, you didn't stop it. I'm just saying. I'm going to have more time. And you're going to be gone. We're not going to be playing Halo anymore.
You can play with Hill.
Yeah. I could. I probably will play with Hill. We're gonna become best friends. We're gonna go to
Yeah,
Eugene together.
you're not going to
I'm
Eugene
gonna
with it.
I'm gonna go to round 1 with him.
I bet you won't.
We're gonna go to Vegas without you.
He can't go
You're
to
gonna be on the
2025.
boats. You're gonna be on the boats, and we're gonna go to Vegas without you.
You're gonna be still at the drop.
Fuck no. If you go
Yeah,
to the
you
boats,
are.
I quit. I
You're
told
going
you.
to.
I told you. If you go to the boats, I walk out. They don't even get 2 weeks. If you're gone, I'm not at the bottle drop anymore. I will not work there with anyone but you.
Isn't that when I go to Mexico?
No, I'll stick through you going to Mexico.
Why? They're not gonna let me take that much off.
They might.
If Probably if I train someone in my position and they'll take my spot,
Fuck, don't do that.
and then I'll be on standby.
Yeah, you'll just be on. You'll be like on call when you come back. All right, it's time.
Like, get the fuck out.
Honestly, I have thought about being like that would be cool if you could just be an on-call person for bottle drops. Like you don't have scheduled hours; they just call you and they're like, "Go to this store and run bags."
That'll be kind of shit.
It could definitely be shit, but it'd be better than what we do.
That will be shit.
Literally, just go in, run bags.
It'll be the same thing. It'll be shit.
You're right; it would be shit. So I got to start looking for another job too, I guess. If you're going to fucking boats, because there's no way in fucking hell I'm going to the boats. Shit, one, the shit's too cold, and two, I don't want to be nothing with fish. I like seafood, but I don't want to do nothing work related with fish. That just sounds fucking disgusting to me.
It's just fish, bro.
I know it's just fish, bro. I've gone fishing. Like, I ain't got a problem going fishing, but I don't want to be fishing for 3 months straight.
We could do the oil rigs.
Oh my god, your little Marcel gone fishing sticker makes even more sense now. It's going to be stuck there
I'll
forever.
just permanently.
It's going to be there permanently because you're literally going to go fishing. That's fucked. How did you foresee these circumstances so far in advance? You're literally a genius, and fuck.
Genius. I've always been a genius.
You have been. It's insane. And you pretend to be stupid all the time, and it kills me.
I am stupid.
You're not.
I'm stupidly genius.
You are stupid. No, you're geniusly stupid.
Geniusly stupid.
Oh, fuck.
I can hear the cricket chirping outside.
No, not the cricket.
Just say what?
Fucking bitch ass cricket.
Bitches.
Go get a job.
Yeah, go get a job. Go book it to Hill's house.
Yeah, go to Hill's house and piss him off. He loves you. He's your best friend.
He would get pissed.
He'd get a little pissed probably.
Goddamn, it's so hot in my room. So what?
I should also add before I forget. This podcast is now available on other streaming services. We are no longer only on Spotify and on YouTube. You can now listen to this podcast on Amazon Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. Or it's Amazon Music, but they have podcasts. Apple Podcasts and what was the third one? There was a third one that I put us on. Oh, we're on iHeartRadio. I didn't know they did podcasts, but I made an account and now we have 5 streaming services instead of 2.
Didn't you say this last time?
I didn't say it on the episode.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say it on the episode. I brought it up to you.
Yeah, you did. Last time.
I don't think I did.
I think you did.
If I did, play the tapes right now. I'm definitely not doing that editing.
It's like the extra long episode. Can't do it, fam.
Fuck, I don't remember doing that.
I think you
Well,
did.
well, if I did, I've said it again, and now I'm just reminding them. Anyone who's new to the podcast who maybe found it through Amazon Music. Now they know I have it on Spotify. We're on Spotify.
Hmm.
Right? We're trying to expand. Here's the thing. If I could get us to earn $30,000 in 3 months, would you stay and not go to the boats?
As long as you don't get a loan.
No loan. We're making we make us $30K in 3 months. Like you'll stay and not go to the boats. Cause
I guess.
because that's the other part of like I'm gonna promote the fuck out of this, dude. I'm gonna start.
Be rich.
I'm gonna start making shirt, dude. That's all I want. I want to make you absolutely filthy fucking rich. I want to make you.
Rich.
I want you to be a nice,
Fish.
happy, drunk.
And then
Mexican.
I could buy a boat.
You could buy a boat, sure.
Shit. So
We can make a business out of something else on a boat. Just like let's not fish.
so my plan with hooking up with whoever owns the boat's daughter.
Oh yeah, because you live in a fairy tale land where you think she lives in like the fucking cuckoo's nest at the top.
She's in the fucking boat.
She lives in a castle, bro. You're absolutely insane if you think the daughter of the guy who owns the boat lives on the boat with him. Not a shot. But okay, she's 28. She's beautiful. What's your plan?
She's like 29 years old, works the boat all her life.
Okay, so she's kind of fit.
She's kind of fit.
Yeah, she's been working the boat for like 12 years. Let's say her dad started her young. Continue.
And then I get custody of the boat.
How in the fuck does that work?
Probably works pretty good.
When the dad dies, like because you're the
He'll see how hard I work, and then he'll be like, "Oh,
he'll see that you take care of
just-
his
he
daughter.
just- he-
He'll see that
yeah.
you take care of his daughter. You're a good working hard man. Okay, I'm seeing the bigger picture now. It's coming together. The
and
dots
then
are
I get the boat."
and then you get the boat. Okay. Okay. I love your game plan, but it's crazy.
Crazy good.
It's a great plan if the fucking stars align and there happens to be a daughter on this boat.
You could be their cousin.
But I think if there's anyone that works on this boat with their father, it's the sons. And you're not going to like them. You're not going to get the boat if the owner of the boat has sons.
I'm not supposed to like him. I'm supposed to like the daughters.
Or even better, there is a daughter and a son, and the daughter's always worked harder than the son anyways. You work as hard as the daughter, you show how hardworking of a man you are, and then you take the boat from the firstborn son.
So I get his boat?
You get the boat instead of the firstborn son. That would be an epic tale.
The boat instead of the firstborn son? Wait.
Yeah, like it gets passed down to you in his daughter's marriage because of you, instead of giving it to his firstborn son who's been a lazy piece of shit, never worked hard for a day in his life.
Yeah, lazy piece of shit. Don't deserve that boat.
He's like an entitled prick. He's like, I'm the son of the guy who owns the boat. I do whatever I want. And then you work really hard to like prove yourself to the daughter. The father sees how good of a man you are, that you're not being a sleazebag or anything. You're taking care of her. You do little special things for her dinners. He's like, you know what? That's a hardworking young man. When I pass, he's getting the boat.
Why am I gonna cook her dinner?
Because you're a good hardworking man. God damn it.
That don't mean I can fucking cook.
You're not going to learn how to cook on a boat?
She knows how to cook.
You're losing me, Pops. I was on your side, but you can't be giving up now. Make your dinner. Learn.
Did you cook?
I can cook.
What do you cook?
I can
Fucking
make
eggs. and the sausage
Oh,
and fucking noodles.
you're so funny. I
What
cook.
the Kraft mac and cheese?
I fuck.
I can't even cook that.
I fucking hate you. No, I fucking cook really good spaghetti. Anything that's meat involved, I know how to season meat really well. I'm a master griller. Give me some burgers on a grill, and you're gonna have the best burger of your life. I just don't do it often because it's a lot of work.
Some grillers.
Yeah, but if I had a woman to cook for, a nice, hardworking young lady who wanted the elegant lifestyle, and I was willing to put in that work for her, I'd make her the best food on planet Earth. I'd cook just for her
Why don't you?
because I don't have her. Her name is censored.
What the fuck is that?
Her name is censored.
Beep.
Beep. It was the worst censored beep I have ever done in my life. That first attempt.
Beep. Beep.
Beep. But yeah, you gotta cook for these women. Show them that you're not gonna make them do what other men have made them do.
I'll make him do that.
Yeah. Good luck with your boat trip.
With my cooking endeavors,
Yeah.
the fuck am I gonna cook?
Fish.
Fish is easy. I could just fucking fry
What if you
fish.
become the best sashimi chef on the planet?
Then I'll get myself an Asian chick instead of a fucking boat girl.
You're really selling yourself as a gentleman right now.
I'm just saying the real.
You could probably make bomb ass sushi.
Probably.
Honestly, I think you would be really good at making things like sushi or like pizzas. I think you'd be really good at making pizzas. I don't know why.
I know how to make. I made pizza before.
I mean, it's not like complicated, but I feel like something about you screams you could make really good pizza.
I think I make a pretty good pizza. I think that's the only thing I can make.
I mean, look, a lot of bitches like pizza. That's how you get the goth girls.
Fat bitches.
No, that's how you get the goth chicks. The big titty goth chicks. Make pizza. If you want them to have a lip piercing and a septum ring, you make them pizza.
Why would they like pizza?
Dude, it's just
What's
how
so
it is.
emo about that? What's so gothic about pizza? Tell me. Tell me.
I'm trying to come up with something.
Tell me.
I'm trying to come up with something, bro. You really put me on the spot there with what's gothic about pizza.
I thought they like Monster.
Energy drink?
Yeah.
That's not a food.
They still eat it? They still drink it?
They still eat it. They do like Monster Energy drink. That's true. That is true.
And cigarettes.
Yeah.
An occasional vape.
Definitely a vape. Goth chicks definitely hitting that vape. Just because they want to do they don't even
tell me.
They don't even like the nicotine. They just want to do vape tricks.
Those are the goth posers.
Pizza is gothic because the sauce symbolizes the blood of their enemies.
So they're out there drinking
really,
Bloody Marys.
they love that they love that feeling of sucking down the blood of an enemy. On top of the fact that the grease clogs their fucking arteries and they feel tense and angry.
I thought they feel sad.
Goth chicks love greasy food. Goth chicks love bar food, like wings. Goth chicks love wings.
Wings? So they like Buffalo Wild Wings?
Oh yeah, definitely. Buffalo Wild Wings or like like a Wingstop scenario, but they got to be like a little spicy. There ain't no goth bitch out there eating fucking garlic cheese wings or whatever. They're eating like
Because
slightly.
they're like vampires, right? Right?
What? They
Because
like
they're like
vampires?
vampires.
Definitely, they love vampires.
That means they don't. They hate garlic, then, right?
That's a good question. I don't know if they hate garlic.
I think they
That
hate
might be
garlic.
part. That might be part of the. That might be part of it though.
They probably hate garlic.
Should we Google? I'm gonna Google that. Do goth girls hate garlic?
Put what do they like to eat?
Well, first I'm gonna do goth. Do goth.
I bet you they eat fucking grapes.
Uh, this is not an answer. Google was not ready for that question. Google did not have an answer for goth girls and not liking garlic. Okay,
Google isn't ready.
what do goth girls eat? Searching, generating AI overview. Yes, goth girls eat. What I said? What? Oh, no, fuck! I didn't say.
What do they like to eat?
Yeah, what? Fucking Christ! What do goths eat? Here we go. Goth culture doesn't have a specific diet as it encompasses a diverse group of people with varying tastes and lifestyles. However, there are some common themes and trends that may be associated with goths. Vegetarian vegan options. Many goths lean towards vegetarian or veganism, often due to the ethical concerns or a desire for a lifestyle that aligns with their values. That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. Number 2, dark and unique foods. Some goths enjoy foods that match the aesthetics, such as black foods like squid ink pasta, black garlic. Oh, so they do like garlic. Black garlic specifically. They like
I
that.
don't think they like black.
They like that black thick garlic. Or activated charcoal items, or dishes that are visually striking. 3, comfort foods. Gothic literature and music often evoke a sense of nostalgia, which can lead to an appreciation for comfort foods like hearty stews, rich desserts, or anything that feels indulgent. Number 4.
So fatty.
International cuisine. Many goths appreciate the diversity of global cuisine, including dishes from Eastern Europe, Middle Eastern, or Asian cultures, often seeking out unique flavors and experiences. And then the first comment that I see. Goths eat a variety of dirts, soils, and plants. Their diet can range from many different food sources. By popular opinion, their favorite flavor of dirt is the dirt from the bottom of sycamore trees. That's an interesting comment, sir. So yeah, that's what goth girls eat. Dirt.
That really didn't really answer anything for me. At least not anything good. So they like dirt
Yeah. And unique foods.
and vegetables.
Oh yeah, they also like veganism. And
And food
and
and foods
specifically
that are indulging.
and specifically black garlic. They don't want none of that white, skinny, thin garlic. They want that thick, black, beefy garlic. Yeah, I didn't say that.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting of me. But it's what they said, not me. I'm gonna go grab my cup of coffee, and then we're 44 minutes in. You want to start Am I the Asshole?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm pulling up Reddit. Do. Holy shit. It's Am I the Asshole? Everyone's favorite segment with Lazarus and Wizard. Are you the asshole this week? Probably. But we'll find out in 30 seconds.
And get the note. He has to get the note. The note is the note. It's a bag note from someone's grandpa.
I have grabbed my coffee and returned.
Did you grab the note?
I have the note. For the first time ever on the Addicted podcast, and in Am I the Asshole history of this podcast, we have our first real life Am I the Asshole scenario, sent in via green bag. That's going to be saved for the end. That is the most interesting thing I've read in a while, and we are going to save it the best for last. From Resident Value on Reddit 11 minutes ago. Am I the asshole? I, 16 male, and my boyfriend, 14 male, ooh, they doing that gay stuff, did the deed, and his parents are extremely mad at me, saying I'm the older one and should have known better. What the? You're 16 and 14. You're not the asshole for wanting to do the deed with your gay boyfriend. Fuck the parents. Parents are always dickheads about shit. They're the assholes, not you. Do your gay shit. You're fine. That sounded harsh. Have your relationship the most passionate, loving way you can. It doesn't matter what. Yeah. Fuck the parents. They're the assholes, not you. What do you think?
Too much information.
Oh. Okay. From Family Problem on Reddit 12 minutes ago.
Why would they tell the fucking parents?
I agree. Why would you? Why would you? Yeah.
That's like even a normal person's relationship.
I don't condone.
Why would you be like, yeah, I just banged?
I don't condone secrets typically. I think it's kind of fucked up. But there are some things you just don't tell your parents. Keep it to yourself. They don't need to know. Plenty of things I've told my mom. Wish I haven't told her. Love you, Mom. Shout out. From Family Problem 12 minutes ago. Am I the asshole for blaming my sister for our mom's death?
Is it her fault?
I'm going to let you handle this one. You want me to read it?
I mean, I need to know why she's blaming her.
I, 29 female, don't have the best relationship with my sister. I'll admit that she's trying to have a good relationship with me and has apologized for contributing to my self-esteem issues in years past. However, the issue with me is that I tend to hold grudges. Plus, she was the reason I felt extremely insecure, and I'm still learning to forgive her. I've always had a good relationship with my mother. My dad passed away when we were really young, and it's been hard on all of us, but my mom still pushed through for us. My goal in life was to always repay my mom for everything she's done. Our relationship couldn't have been any better. One day, my sister was driving my mom to her doctor's appointment. My mom has always had heart issues and was in and out of the hospital sometimes. I'll never forget this day, though. On the way there, my sister crashed into another car, taking my mom's life and sparing hers by a bit. My mom passed away in the hospital while my sister miraculously came out with some bad injuries. This was a month ago. Since the funeral happened, I cut off contact with my sister. She was persistent in trying to talk to me and make things work because that's
you don't have to finish it. She's what the fuck? It's a fucking accident. And you're making her feel more like shit? The fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Let her have it. You're absolutely right. Give it to her.
Get the fuck out.
Next one. From Chickalicious, 19 minutes ago. Am I the asshole for refusing sign?
What?
Am I the asshole for refusing to sign the ex's dad's will as a witness? An ex due to... Okay, holy shit. An ex due to the 3 years of cheating, gaslighting, bread crumbling, narcissistic trauma bond I had. I was told he was done with me and have been on silent treatment for a month and now appears with the ask, I'm trying to move on. No, you're not the asshole. What the fuck?
I didn't really get that.
They want. I don't know why they want you to. Yeah, I'm confused. On one hand, I'm guessing his dad didn't do anything to you, and being a witness to a will doesn't obligate you to anything in the future. It literally takes a few seconds. On the other hand, your ex would probably use it as an excuse to get in the same room with you again for manipulation purposes. Any literate human or any literate adult can function as a witness. Literally, a guy passing by on the sidewalk can do it. So, not the asshole. Okay, that's fair. I like that comment. That's a good one.
I didn't get that.
Well, I don't really get it either because I don't know why they'd be asking an ex girlfriend to sign as a witness to a will. But
Wouldn't you?
it does sound like manipulation.
Wouldn't you get? Wouldn't you get? Can't you get like someone else to do it, right?
Yeah, that's what the comment was saying. Is you can get literally anybody to do it. So I don't know why. Like it just sounds. Yeah, it sounds like pure manipulation to go out of your way to do that.
Yeah, that's stupid.
From Contact OK 22 minutes ago. Would I be the asshole to confront my female friend for comparing me with her ex? No. If it feels like she's comparing you to, or if she's maybe not feel like, if she's literally comparing you to her ex, you should definitely confront her about that and be like, that's not cool, dog. I'm a different person. You don't need to compare me to them.
Bitch.
That's a very common thing in relationships, and I have to say something whenever a girl starts having that conversation, or whenever they start having those conversations, like I have to like. So there's two ways I like to go about it, and one is like the direct approach, and it's like, okay, I make it very clear. I'm like, okay, you're comparing me to them. I don't know if you're doing this to let go of something because you have internal shit you need to let go of, and that's fine. I can deal with that. Or if you're comparing me to them because you want to be with them still. If you miss anything about them, I need to leave. But there's the other way I like to approach it, and it's whenever girls do the thing where they'll just make a slight comment comparing you, like, oh, your arms are bigger than my ex's, or like something small like that. I always like to throw in a comment that's like that puts them on the spot, and I'll be like, and that's a good thing, right? So they understand that they just said something kind of weird to me. I'm gonna say something kind of weird back. That's a good thing, right? Like, you're not gonna compare me to someone and then not follow up with, and I like that about you, or that's a good thing. Like, it's weird to just compare someone, especially someone you're trying to build a relationship with, and not say it's out of appreciation purposes. You could compare me to an ex every day of the week as long as you're following it up with, and I didn't like that about them, I like this about you, kind of thing.
I don't know. I just think that's overall weird.
It is overall weird.
Why would you even bring it up?
Exactly. Why would you even bring it up? From a very fundamental basis, I agree with that. Why would you even bring it up?
Either way, I feel like it'd just get me mad.
That's fair. I can understand that. Group content 27 minutes ago. Am I the asshole for not changing my room?
For not changing your room.
Yeah, 17 male. So for starters, my mom asked me if I wanted to switch rooms. The key word is asked, so I thought I had a choice. In our house, the laundry gets piled up in our den next to the dog kennels. My bedroom is in the laundry room of our house, and recently my sister moved across the country, so her room is open for someone to move in. My mother wants my brother to move into her old room and have me move into his room. The room is completely ruined with paintings and writings on the walls and has no airflow. I am in love with my current bedroom. I restored it from being a disaster of a laundry room into a functional bedroom. My mother asked me multiple times if I wanted to move, and each time I've said no. Every time we talked about it, she got more and more aggressive and upset with my response. I don't want to change rooms. Her argument is that the laundry would more easily get done, and that we could move all our dirty laundry into my room and the dog kennels into it after I move out. If it turned into a guest bedroom. When I was out today, I received this message. This is hard for me. I shouldn't have a hard time with standing up to you or telling you what I want. I do. I'm worried you will hate me or never speak to me again. I hate upsetting you and disappointing you, but I am allowed to stand up for myself and the things I want. So so just know, as I type this, I am in tears, terrified to type the next words, but I am going to, because I shouldn't feel like this with you. Our relationship is my longest relationship with anyone that has never been broken or destroyed. I don't want that for us. I'm taking the laundry room back over. I hate having the dog kennels and laundry in the nook, and I don't want it to be there any longer. I have an opportunity to make something good come from a bad situation, so I'm doing just that. I will be moving brother into sister's room tonight. His room will be emptied. His room will be emptied out and available for you to start moving into tomorrow when you get home. I completely disagreed with this and even tried to compromise by letting her have those things in my room, but I got told it's my house, my say, my rules. Am I in the wrong? Am I in the wrong for not wanting to change rooms, even though my room feels like a part of my identity? Interesting.
It's not his house.
Interesting.
It's not his house. She can pretty much do what she wants. It's not your house, buddy. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading a question or a comment. You're absolutely right. It's not your house. Like, as much as it kind of sucks, like you
Deal with it.
You do need to just kind of, sometimes you just got to deal with things like that. And you can always, like, you made that your room. You're only going to become stronger by making the next room your room. Like, there is part of growing up in that. And it's like, you're going to have to move out someday and you're going to have to make that place your home. Like, you can't get too stuck in one spot. If you get stuck, then you're not going to improve. And
you can make it a whole thing your identity.
Yeah, I genuinely think it would be better for you to move into the room and just, like, take the loss.
Not in the fucking laundry room.
Yeah, like, why? Like, you don't have to stay in the laundry room, dude. You can move. You can become a bigger, better person. Like, I do think your mom is an asshole for doing the fucking, like, guilt tripping manipulation shit where she goes, do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to? When in the end of the day, she knows she's just going to tell you no. Like, she's your mom. You're an adult. Grow the fuck up. Just tell your kid this is the way things are going to be from the start. Don't give them this edging process of, do you want to? Do you want to? Like take control of your house. You're the adult.
Like, if it
tell them from the start.
If they had a choice.
Yeah, you don't give them the bullshit like they have a choice if you know they don't have a choice. Don't traumatize your kid with that bullshit. Like, grow the fuck up. That's how I feel. Don't in a basis situation, don't ask someone a question like they have a choice and then get mad when their opinion doesn't agree with yours. Like, it's on you. But yeah, that one is that one. What do you think? One or two more? Two more. Am I Audrey the Shark? 35 minutes ago. Audrey? She sounds cute. Let's see. Let's go to her profile and see if she's cute. Oh, that's her only post. She doesn't have any pictures of herself. That sucks. This is Reddit, people.
The fuck?
Where's your OnlyFans? No, sorry. Am I the asshole for thinking every girl on Reddit should have an OnlyFans? Yes. Am I the asshole for removing myself from my mom's side of the family?
Mums.
No, you don't have to be aligned with everyone in your family. You can remove yourself from anyone's life at any time. You don't need to be obligated to stay with them just because they're family.
Mums.
I feel like this is a semi-common one. It's like, am I betraying my family? No, no.
Mums.
if you're in mums, if you're in a toxic situation, it's always better for you to get out of it.
Mhm.
All right. Last one. Valuable ability. 38 minutes ago. Am I the asshole for Ubering home with a friend from a nightclub as per our agreement, even after she already met two guys she wanted to go home with?
2?
No, you're not the asshole. Your friend is a hoe. Your friend is a fucking dick slayer. She
I mean,
she
maybe
chugging
she's helping
cum.
her
She is fucking chugging cum
by the 2 liter.
by the fucking by the dick, bro. Am I the asshole for Ubering home with a friend from a nightclub as per our agreement? Yeah, no. Even after she met two guys she wanted to go. No. And
That's
this
an agreement.
No. And it's a guy. I'm a male. I should clarify. So I'm a guy. I have a close female friend. No, if she ain't chugging your dick, fuck off. If she ain't gargling your fucking jizz, no. It was your agreement to leave. The fuck? Let her take the 2-in-1. Get the fuck out of there. That was a great one to fucking end on.
So who's the asshole?
The fucking slutty ass friend who's taken two guys home to fuck and is still upset her friend went home per their agreement.
Is that what they said?
Take your tits and fuck off. What? Well, that's what the original title is. Am I the asshole for Ubering home with a friend from a nightclub as per our agreement, even after she already met two guys she wanted to go home with? No. Your friend a fucking hoe.
I still kind of get confused over that.
Oh, I think I'm not even understanding it right. Let's fucking get into this.
I think what they mean is that
They're splitting the Uber costs. That's what she means.
yeah.
Oh. No, I don't think you're a fucking asshole for. What are you gonna do? Get an Uber by yourself? No.
Well, you can.
You agreed. No, you agreed to go. Your slutty ass friend can have the other two guys split an Uber and meet somewhere else. No, I don't know. You had a fucking agreement when you went out that you're gonna take the same Uber home. If she is that much of a hoe that she's mad at you about that, she need to get her shit in check.
So she probably wanted him to switch the seat with one of the guys.
Well, she wanted him not to go at all so she could take the fucking two guys, I guess.
I think she could have taken one.
I mean, what the fuck?
Right? I don't know.
She said she'd pay.
She's a hoe.
She said she'd pay for my Uber fee, and I can Uber home by myself. I said that was a massive waste of money, so the four of us got an Uber and Ubered back to our apartment complex together. They did all four end up in the same Uber.
I think he's just a major cock block, probably. She offered to pay.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm thinking you are the asshole. Because now you're going out of your way after she offers to pay for it. I'm not okay. Look, I'm not taking back my comments of her being a fucking hoe, but
I mean, she's a hoe.
I ain't got and that's not a derogatory thing. I love a good hoe. Hoes are my favorite. Sluts are my fucking what's well like that's my shit. I love a good slut, but like holy shit. Comment here 34 minutes ago. Professor Emeritus? I don't know what that means. Gotta say, dude, as you describe it, she was right. You were a buzzkill and made shit awkward. The only way you wouldn't be the asshole here is if she wasn't going to split the cost with you. She was going to, so I can't help but wonder if you wanted to bust up the little party they had going. She's an adult and wanted to spend her money how she wanted to spend her money. You're the asshole. Yep. No, Marcel's changed my opinion. You're right. The guy is the asshole. A major cock block.
Yeah, fucking cock block. She wanted 2 in, or
Here's another
and
one.
not yours.
Yeah, you are the fucking weirdo. You are the fucking weirdo cockblock. Here's another one. You are the asshole. Male or female, her obligation as a friend is to make sure you get home safe. She wanted to party. She promised to pay 50% of the Uber. None of those things changed. She just didn't want to be in the Uber with you, but the guys she met. You should have let her pay half your Uber and left.
But she offered the
Oh
whole thing.
yeah, she offered to pay. Yeah, I think they just didn't. They worded it weird. Sounds like you were just being a cock block. You were pissed she'd rather get tag teamed by strangers than hook up with you.
Damn
Seems
right.
like you were making things harder for no reason. She offered. It's not a waste to her if she is offering, as it's her money to determine how to spend it, not yours. You're the asshole. You're the asshole if your reasoning was because you felt like you had a say in how she decides to spend her own money. You're the asshole. You're difficult to be around, bro. No, I'm stuck in the friend zone. You're the asshole. She did offer to cover her share of the cost, so you weren't paying extra. It's not up to you. It's not up to you to decide if it's a waste of her money or not. If she wants to pay extra and go home separately, then that's her choice. She did not need you as a chaperone.
He's getting
Get
roasted.
him, fucking get him. I love it.
He's getting roasted.
He deserves it. He deserves the whole Comedy Central cast to roast his ass. Fuck him.
Comedy Central
And that's why we
cast.
read the whole thing sometimes, because that one was worth the read. All right, and now for the moment you have all been waiting for. The first real Am I the Asshole in Addicted History. Episode 45, we have the first real life Am I the Asshole? Dear Connor, I bet you are having a great time in Oregon. Is the campground in the woods? How about near a river or a lake? Do they keep you busy all day? Are the activities interesting? Have you had a chance to make friends? I hope your counselors are kind and fun. Are you liking the food? We went to the ocean Sunday and came home today. It rained. It rained the whole time we were there. Miserable. I have my 62nd high school reunion at on Thursday. 62 years since high school. 58 years since college, but I'm not going to that one. Why did the tree go to summer camp? It wanted to branch out and make new friends. How do you catch a squirrel at summer camp? You climb a tree and act like a nut. Yes, these are all horrible jokes. Have fun. Love, your grandpa. Is this kid an asshole for putting his grandfather's lovely written note with two, might I add, fantastic jokes at the end? Go, grandpa. Is Connor an asshole for throwing away his grandfather's note into a green bag, no less? I say Connor's a dick. Fuck that kid. Fucking asshole. You're going to throw away your grandfather's lovely written note to you while you're at summer camp in Oregon and he's getting rained on miserably?
He's getting rained on.
He just wanted to make sure you're having a good time, and you threw away his lovely note
In a green bag.
in a green bag, no less. The disrespect. I hope you love your grandfather, and you cherish every moment with him, because I loved my grandfather, and I made mistakes and didn't cherish every moment I had with him, and I regret it every day of my life. There's a reason his signature's on my arm. Rest in peace, Melvin. Best grandpa on planet Earth. You better love your grandfathers.
And that concludes Am I the Ass?
And that concludes Am I the Asshole? felt like there was one more thing I wanted to bring up on the podcast, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, we're going to run out of pallets midway through the day tomorrow because our fucking company is stupid as fuck. Thanks for listening, folks. This has been episode 45 of the Addicted Podcast.
It is clips.
What? Yeah, I don't know where those went.
And it's fucking clips.
I must have lost them on my own. It was my fault. I lost the clips.
Sure.
I love you guys. Thanks for the support. I hope you check us out on all 5 of our listening platforms, and give us some views. Tell your friends about us. Tell everyone. Put post-it notes up at work on the water cooler so everyone you work with sees it. Literally plaster the streets in Addicted everywhere. Podcast. Listen to us. I want to do everything in my power to keep this man from going to the boats, and I need your help. I don't know if I can do it alone.
Do you have Hill?
I have Hill. Hill might be able to help me. Keep you here so I don't have to lose you to the boats. I love you guys so much for listening to this. Thank you again for returning. And please subscribe, follow, do all the things.
Clickety clack.
Yeah, clickety clack, beat, drop. Laz out.
Whiz out.
Peace, love, and positivity, as Logic would say. He's in Oregon. Maybe we'll go see him. Love you guys.
I don't want to see Logic. Leave Logic alone. He's living a peaceful life.
That's fair. Maybe we'll let him live his peaceful life.
Peace.
Peace.